And right now, it is my pleasure to welcome in Ruth Epstein from the Republican American. Ruth covers our area for the Republican American online. Her stories are at rep-am.com and the paper. And they also, of course, have done delivery and pick up at various locations throughout our region. Good morning, Ruth.
Good morning, Marshall.
What a weekend we had here,
Oh,
huh?
my goodness. Falls Village was hopping, as you can well imagine. I think they really outdid themselves this year. It was cars everywhere. One giant parking lot, stretching from Route 7 to the center of town and up and around. According to the Jacobs, there were more than 600 entries, probably even some more. And I'm guessing there were between 1,000 and 2,000 people there. The streets were covered, and it's amazing to see how Falls Village, sleepy little town, gets transformed into this mega car show.
Well, people from all over the country register to come to that car show.
Yeah, it's really put the area on the map, and it was a glorious day weather-wise. So hats off to the Jacobs and everybody else who sponsored it, and
And hats off to the other people in Falls Village. They had that weekend where they had the yard sales, and then the Center on Main had their sale. I mean,
right,
just
the
very smart.
Sale, the art show. I mean, it was hopping all weekend. And yes, hats off to all of them. And the FFA and the FFA alumni are going to be the benefactors of the car show, and because the kids do help out, and it's going to be. I'm sure they're going to fill their coffers on that one. So, and. Boy, did I see people I haven't seen in forever. It was, it was amazing. So,
yeah, one thing I forgot to pass along: if you live in Sharon, on top of the road being close to White Hollow, today and tomorrow, the Sharon Sewer and Water Commission flushing the mains. Today, it's the water mains that are from north of West Main Street, and tomorrow, the remainder of the system. It'll go on between 9 and 4. All right, there we go.
Good. You've kept everybody apprised.
Yes.
The other big news is that the wastewater vote in Cornwall passed on Saturday night by a vote of 302 to 179. So that project, which is to put in a treatment plant in the center of West Cornwall, will move forward. It's a $6.3 million plant that the town got $3 million from a federal grant from that Johanna Hayes got for them. But as Gordon Ridgway said, and Todd Piker, who headed up the study committee, now is when the work really begins.
Yeah.
The town has really suffered under substandard sewers and septic systems and wells, and concerns about stuff going into the river. So this will be, and hopefully this will be a revitalization of the town, which is what they're hoping, and now starts the real dig. So, but people are, well, most people are happy.
Yeah, that's right.
There is the issue, the Friends of Cornwall, that sent around notices, emails, glitzy website to vote it down, and the town that was sent out anonymously, which is, as you and I know, cannot be done when you're seeking to influence a vote. And so the town has filed a complaint with the Elections Bureau, the State Elections Bureau, and there could be some violations there. So we'll be following that. Lots going on with affordable housing in Salisbury. Jim Dresser, has donated 5 acres of land in the center of Salisbury, and the Housing Committee is hoping to put in a complex of affordable housing on that site, but it's the land is what they want to do is get a right-of-way because it's parallel to the rail trail, so they need some way to get there, and so they have held one informational meeting on this. They are holding another this Saturday at 11 o'clock at the Salisbury Congregational Church, and then there's going to be a town vote on July 28th to give the committee this right-of-way. So And again, as you know, Marshall, anything with affordable housing brings out views, both sides, and emotions, and so we'll see what happens there. As you know, Mr. Dresser tried to give some land a few years ago, and it was rejected, so we'll see what happens.
I know. I want to pass along that found out from Robbie Wallingford. He started a website, It's About Time. That website and Facebook page dealt about the allegations against Art Wilkinson as being a pedophile. And Robbie reported that he's been following the case all along, and it looks like the town has settled that lawsuit with the unnamed person who filed it.
Is that right?
Yeah, and hopefully this brings closure to all those who were affected by what happened in the town of Salisbury over many, 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 many years. So I just wanted to give Robbie a pat on the back. He brought something forward and allowed closure for a lot of people, and for the town as well.
Yeah,
for the town as well.
Serious issue.
Yep.
Yeah. Looking ahead, I am a little confused, Marshall, as far as what meetings are going on. I assume the Falls Village Board of Finance and Selectmen are meeting tonight?
Yeah, here's what I've got. Sharon Board of Education is meeting this morning, and the Green Committee at 4, at 6:30 the Inland Wetlands and Parks Commissions at 6:30, the Salisbury Board of Selectmen at 5.
Right.
Pathways Committee at 5:30, Inland Wetlands at 6:30. Can't believe the meetings. Wow. North Canaan has Planning and Zoning tonight at 7. Falls Village right now is what I have on my schedule. 6:30 tonight, the Board of Finance, and right after that, the Board of Selectmen.
Right.
Cornwall has a Park and Rec, and Ag every meeting. Kent has meetings. This is one hell of a Monday, is all.
Whoa. Okay. Well, there's just no more space left on the calendar.
You don't need roller skates. You need a time machine.
Right. You know, I assumed that. I knew that Salisbury Board of Selectmen had moved its meeting from last week. I don't know about North Canaan. I've got to check on that. Selectmen, I'm not sure.
The selectmen aren't up there. It's just the only thing that's up there for North Canaan for this week is the Planning and Zoning Commission.
I've got to get myself going on those and figure it out. Okay, so I know Salisbury Selectmen will be meeting tonight at 5. Yeah. Tomorrow is the Noble Picnic.
Yep.
Community picnic. Everybody's invited. Sounds like it should be a fun event. Railroad Days is going to be
this weekend, and the carnival. I think the carnival starts Wednesday and goes through Saturday.
Yeah. It's sort of a condensed Railroad Days this year because they did the Family Fun Days for a whole week that had a lot of the activities that Railroad Days usually has. But there will be the parade and the fireworks and the chicken dinner and some of the old standbys
on Saturday. That all happens on Saturday, and I think they still have the race on Sunday as well.
Okay.
But the carnival starts Wednesday.
COG meets on Thursday, and this, as we said, the Salisbury meeting at 11 o'clock on Saturday, and Johanna Hayes is going to be in Sharon on Sunday. So another busy week.
I was saying that it's 2 weeks in a row now where the weekends are busy, and then you look at it coming up in a couple of weeks towards the end of the month, the Jane Lloyd Fund Clam Bake will be back. So we're right in the heart of the busiest time of the year.
We're very busy. And just a plug, on the 22nd, there's going to be a celebration of life for Dave Lindsay, the former beloved coach and teacher at Housatonic. The family is doing this at the high school from 1 to 4, and tributes will be made. And Dave was an inspiration to many, many students at Housatonic and was very well loved. And they moved to Maine, he and Barbara, and so it's very nice that they're going to be give people a chance to send him off well. So I think that's about it. I'm sure there'll be more next week.
All right, Ruth, I want you to have a good week, and we'll speak to you as we go along.
Okay, you take care, Marshall.
Take care. That's Ruth Epstein, of course, from the Republican American. You can find her stories at rep-am.com or in the paper, The Republican American. By the way, you can pick up The Republican American at newsstands throughout the area and get home delivery. And also, you subscribe via the webpage, which is rep-am.com.